We're checking out more One Piece hot takes. Let's jump into it. Whitebeard is the strongest yonko of all time. Now, I would argue this isn't even a debate, but there's one person, and that's Kaido. I would say the strongest version of Kaido we've seen, and a prime Whitebeard, that's like a 50-50 right there. Honestly, I might lean a little bit towards Kaido, maybe, I don't know, it's close. You can say Whitebeard became the strongest man, but Kaido became the strongest creature. Without a doubt, Dragon is the biggest fraud in One Piece. I've been seeing a lot more people say this recently, and I would have to disagree, kind of. Of course, we would all love to see more from him, but whenever it does happen, when the Revolutionary Army does finally make their move, it's gonna be big. And besides, you can't tell me the person with the title of Most Wanted Criminal is gonna be the biggest fraud in One Piece. The plot saved Luffy against Lucci in their first fight. Luffy had no right to win. I mean, this technically is their second fight. Luffy did lose their first fight. This is technically the second one. Well, to be fair, would you even call the first encounter a fight? I don't even know if I'd call it a fight. But regardless, you can literally say that about any fight ever in anime. The plot's always gonna save somebody. In a 1v1, nobody past or present in One Piece defeats current akainu. What? Admiral fans, what are we talking about? It went from the admirals being stronger than the Yonko to now akainu being the strongest ever in the verse. Prime Whitebeard, Prime Roger, Rox D Zabek, Emu, Kaido, and don't you say akainu beats Kaido, because no. Even the Guro say because of their regeneration. And then maybes you have Prime Sengoku, Prime Garp, Bigmom, Shanks, current Luffy with Gear 5, but you could argue against the time limit, so you could argue that. But what are we talking about? This is outrageous. Blackbeard has the potential to be the best written villain in One Piece. I definitely agree. He most likely will be. Sabo is a top 5 One Piece arc. Ooh, top 5? There's so many good arcs and there's so many new ones that are coming out that are good too. I don't know if I'd go top 5, but it's up there. Kizaru's introduction is the greatest One Piece character introduction ever. I mean, maybe, but I do kind of like Kaido's more, especially him just falling from the sky, then landing in a crater right in front of Kid. Lilith is the baddest female in One Piece. I've been told by outside sources that I should not speak on this. Nell is the best pre-time skip villain. I would say it's between either him or Crocodile. And lastly, Zoro slams Big Mom. This is almost as bad as the Akainu take. No, Zoro does not slam Big Mom. I would say at worst, it would be a mid to high diff fight for Big Mom. Now maybe you could make the argument for Zoro and Sanji against Big Mom, but just Zoro by himself? No. And I love Zoro, but we cannot be this delusional. Well, these were some interesting takes. There are some very wild ones, but let me know what you think. Did you agree or disagree with any of these? As well as, did you agree or disagree with anything I said? Let me know your thoughts.